Now we will be studying the second lesson of your 8th standard English Kumar Bharti textbook. The lesson name is Dick Whittington and his cat. There was once a poor boy called Dick Whittington who lived in a small village in the south of England. He had no proper home, for both his parents had died and he was unkindly treated by many of the villagers. One day, Dick overheard someone say that the streets of London were paved with gold, and he decided that he would go there at once and pick his fortune up in gold pieces from the streets, for he thought people might treat him more kindly if he were rich. So, what we saw in this paragraph is that there was a poor boy whose name was Dick Whittington. He was from England, south of England, and he was very poor, as we saw that he had no home and he didn't have his parents also, and nobody was kind to him, and he decided to go to London to pick up his fortune in the form of gold pieces lying on the streets. So young Dick set out to walk to London. He had not gone far when a man in a cart stopped and asked him if he was running away from home. "I have no home," Dick answered. "I am on my way to London to find my fortune." So Dick started walking to London, and when he was at a distance from his town, a man in a cart stopped and he asked him where he was going or if he was running away from his home. Dick answered that he was on his way to London. I'm going to London myself," said the carter. "Jump here beside me and we will journey together." So Dick and the carter set out to London together. They arrived in London just before nightfall, and the carter left Dick and made his way to an inn. Poor Dick stood alone and looked around him in dismay. Where was all that fine gold? All he could see were dirty streets and lot of unfriendly people. He had nowhere to sleep, and in the end he spent the night in the corner of an alley. He hoped he would come to no harm. They'd arrived in London just before nightfall. So before nightfall, Dick and the carter reached London, and he left Dick on his way to an inn. Dick was alone and he looked around in dismay. Dismay means great disappointment. यानी बहुत सारी निराशा. Where was all that gold? So we saw that London, how is London described? London is described with dirty streets and a lot of unfriendly people. So Dick didn't have a place to sleep and he had to sleep in the corner of an alley. The next morning, Dick woke up cold, miserable and very hungry. He wandered around begging for food, but again and again people shouted at him, "Go away, you lazy fellow, be off with you," and aimed angry blows at his head. At last he collapsed in the street and lay there, too weak to look further for food. Next morning, Dick woke up cold, miserable and very hungry. The next morning, Dick was very hungry and he was wandering around begging for food. वो भीख मांग रहा था खाने की, और people shout, यानी लोग चिल्ला रहे थे उस पे, "Go away, you lazy fellow, be off with you," and aimed angry blows at his head. This phrase means that they were just shouting on top of their head whenever Dick came and he begged for food. So they were shouting. So this phrase is described as aiming angry blows at his head. He collapsed, that means he fell on the street and lay there as he was too weak to look further for food. By chance, Dick had fallen in front of a house belonging to a rich merchant called Mr. Fitzwarren. The cook was trying to drive Dick away when Mr. Fitzwarren returned home from inspecting his ships. He stopped and said to Dick, "Why don't you work if you need food?" By luck, this means that by luck, Dick had fallen in front of a house belonging to a very rich merchant whose name was Mr. Fitzwarren. The cook was trying to drive Dick away when Mr. Fitzwarren returned home, and he said to Nick, "Why don't you work if you need food?" "I would work," said Dick, "but I know nobody who will give me anything to do." "Take him into the kitchen," Mr. Fitzwarren ordered the cook. "Feed him first and then find some work for him." So Mr. Fitzwarren, he ordered the cook to take Dick to the kitchen and to give him food and then find some work for him. So Dick was given a home and a living. He had a small corner of the attic to sleep in, and his job was to help the cook with all the pots and pans in the kitchen. Dick's life would have been much better than before, but he still had two difficulties to face. So Dick was given a home and a living, यानी उसको घर और काम दोनों दिया था. He used to sleep in a small corner of the attic. Attic is a place, very small room inside of a painted roof. यानी बहुत पुराने घरों में जो छत का जो एरिया रहता है वहाँ पे उसको attic बोलते हैं, ऊपर वाला. To sleep in, and his job was to help the cook with all the pots and pans. Kitchen में मदद करता था वो. Dick's life should have been much better than before, but he still had two difficulties to face. यानी दो और प्रॉब्लम थी जो उसे फेस करनी थी. The first was that the attic he slept in was overrun by rats and mice. At night they scampered all over him and kept him awake. After a time, he solved this problem by saving the few pennies he was paid and buying himself a cat. In no time at all, the cat chased away all the rats and mice, and Dick was able to sleep peacefully. And we saw that, like, when he started sleeping in the attic, he had one problem there. Like, whenever he slept, the first night he slept there, he was scampered all over by rats and mice who ran over him and kept him awake. How did he solve this problem? He solved this problem by buying a cat, and like what the cat did was that it chased all the mice and rats away. So because of this, Dick could sleep peacefully. यानी वो आराम से सो रहा था क्योंकि बिल्ली ने सारे चूहों को भगा दिया. The other difficulty, which was not so easy to overcome, was the cook's bad temper. She shouted and screamed all day and would scold Dick and hit him with a wooden spoon even when he was working as hard as he could. Like the other problem, like he had two difficulties. दो problem थी. दूसरी ये थी कि whenever he worked, he would work very hard and the cook's temper was really bad. And she would shout and scream at him all day and would scold Dick. And like she used to hit him with a wooden spoon also, even when he was working very hard. One night, Dick decided that he could stand it no more. Early the next morning, before the cook was up, he set out with his cat to seek his fortune elsewhere. The two of them walked as far as Holloway. On their way out of London, then Dick sat down on a stone to rest. It was the 1st of November, All Saints' Day, and the church bells were ringing. As Dick sat and listened it seemed they were ringing out a message for him. Turn again, Whittington, thou worthy citizen, Lord Mayor of London. So Dick decided that he was going to run away from there, and the next morning, before everybody woke up, like especially the cook, he left with his cat and he decided that he was going to seek his fortune somewhere else. Like they were walking out of London, and when they decided to rest, they sat down on a stone to rest. They realized that it was the 1st of November. And what is the 1st of November? It is All Saints' Day. So there was some function in the church, and because of that the church bells were ringing. Church के bell बज रहे थे. And when Dick sat and listened, it seemed that they were ringing out. उसको लगा कि वो मैसेज उसके लिए रिंग कर रहे थे. Turn again, Whittington, thou worthy citizen, Lord Mayor of London. It seemed as if like the message was to telling him to turn again, like going back. Thou worthy citizen, Lord Mayor of London. Lord Mayor of London, said Dick. I should like to be Lord Mayor and ride in a fine coach. I can put up with a few scoldings from the cook if that is what is in store for me. So Dick and his cat retraced their steps to Mr. Fitzwarren's house. Luckily, they were able to slip back before they had been missed. Lord Mayor of London, Dick thought. Dick thought that he would like to be the Lord Mayor. यानी उसको मेयर बनना था and ride in a fine coach. Like at that point of time, like all the mayors all the people who were mayors would ride in a coach that looked very royal, and he thought that even I would ride in a fine coach. I can put up with means tolerate. He thought that I can put up with a few scoldings if the cook if that is what is in store for me. यानी अगर मेरे लिए ये है तो मैं थोड़ी डांट खा लूँगा. So Dick and his cat retraced their steps to Mr. Fitzwarren's house. That means they went back. Luckily they were able to slip back before they had been missed. यानी luckily वो वापस घर पहुँच गए थे इससे पहले कि किसी ने रियलाइज़ किया था कि वो गए थे. Now Mr. Fitzwarren used to send ships far across the sea to trade with other countries. He would load a ship with goods for the captain and ship's crew to sell in faraway places, and then they would bring back goods that could be sold at home. Now Mr. Fitzwarren, he was a merchant by profession, so he used to transport goods on ships to far away lands by the sea route, and he used to trade with other countries. He would load a ship with goods for the captain and ship's crew to sell in faraway places. One day, he called his household together. I am sending a ship to the African coast to trade, he said. Would any of you like to send something of yours on it? You can then share in the profits if the voyage is successful. Everyone produced something except for Dick, who had nothing to offer. Have you nothing of your own, Dick? Asked Mr. Fitzwarren kindly, and Dick replied, Only my cat. Now one day Mr. Fitzwarren called the entire household together, and he asked them if they would like to send would have liked to send something of theirs on the ship, and he also told them that they could share the profits if the voyage was successful. Everyone gave something and Dick had nothing to give, so he said, Only my cat. Then let your cat go on the ship, said Mr. Fitzwarren. His daughter Alice said, Dick loves his cat. Let me put something in for him. But her father said, No, it must be his, not something belonging to someone else. So Dick fetched his cat and said goodbye to it sadly. The captain of the ship was delighted, for the cat was an excellent mouser, and so he had no trouble with rats and mice on his voyage. Then Mr. Fitzwarren told him, Then let your cat go on the ship. So, but his daughter said that Dick loves his cat, and she offered to put something in for Dick. But her father, Mr. Fitzwarren, was like, No, it must be Dick's only, not something belonging to someone else. So Dick fetched his cat and said goodbye to it sadly. Dick said goodbye to his cat. The captain of the ship, he was delighted. That means he was very happy because the cat drove Mouser. Mouser means an animal that catches mice. So the cat used to chase away all the mice and rats on the voyage, and so the captain was really happy because he had no trouble with rats and mice. उसको चूहे के साथ कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं था क्योंकि बिल्ली सब चूहों को भगा देती थी. After some months, the ship arrived at a place on the African coast, Barbary, where people called the Moors lived. The captain sent a message to the king to say he had fine goods for sale and he was invited to the palace to show them. While he was talking to the king and queen, some dishes of food were brought in, but almost immediately rats and mice ran up and before the captain's eyes ate all the food. The captain was astonished and asked if this was what normally happened. Now after some months, like that time whenever ships used to travel across far off lands, they used to take months to travel. Not like these days. यानी आजकल हम जाते हैं तो फ्लाइट से जाते हैं, हम एक दिन में पहुंच जाते हैं दूसरे कंट्रीज. तब महीने लगते थे. The ship arrived at a place on the African coast and the place's name was Barbary, where the Moors lived. The people who lived there were called Moors. The captain sent a message to the king to say that he had fine goods for sale and like they were invited to the palace. और जब वो किंग राजा महारानी से बात कर रहे थे तब यानी और बहुत सारे डिशेज ऑफ फूड वर ब्रॉट इन, लाइक बहुत सारे खाने के डिशेज आए. बट इमीडिएटली रैट्स एंड माइस रैन अप एंड बिफोर द कैप्टन्स आईज एट ऑल द फूड. चूहे आ गए और सारा खाना खा के चले गए. Captain was astonished and asked if this was what normally happened. Alas, yes, came the reply. The country is suffering from a plague of rats and mice, and we cannot get rid of them. He was like, "Huh, the country is suffering from a plague. Plague means a thing that causes great trouble of plague of rats and mice, and we cannot get rid of them. I think I may have the answer on my ship," said the captain, and he sent a message asking for Dick's cat to be brought to the palace. More food was laid out, and the rats and mice appeared as before. The cat immediately pounced, killing at least a dozen before they scattered. Everyone was delighted, and the queen asked, "What do you call this animal?" "Puss is the name she answers to," said the captain, and when the queen called, "Puss, Puss," the cat went over to her and purred. The queen was a little alarmed at first, as she had seen how fiercely the cat had attacked the rats and mice. So the captain said that he had the answer to their problem, and he asked for Dick's cat to be brought to the palace. When the food was laid and the rats and mice came, the cat appeared and it immediately pounced, and she killed at least a dozen. Dozen is a figure for 12. लाइक डजन जहाँ पे भी आता है याद रखना, एक डजन यानी 12. हम लेने जाते हैं मार्केट में एक डजन केला, 1 डजन बनानास, तो डजन मीन्स 12. Like she killed at least a dozen before the mice scattered. Everyone was delighted, and the queen ने पूछा, like she asked, "What do you call this animal?" So the captain said, "Puss is the name she answers to," said the captain, and when she called, "Puss, Puss," the cat went over to her and purred. The queen was a little alarmed. That means she was a bit scared because she saw how fiercely the cat had attacked the rats and mice. "Puss is very friendly with people," he said, "and would soon rid your kingdom of rats and mice." So the captain told the queen that the cat was very friendly with people and will get rid of their problem. "I would give great wealth to own this animal," said the queen. The queen expressed her desire and the amount which he was willing to pay for the cat. So the captain began bargaining, and it was agreed that the king would buy the whole cargo from Mr. Fitzwarren's ship to pay a fine price for it, and for the cat alone, the king paid 10 times the sum again. So the captain started bargaining. Bargaining as in didn't argue, but bargaining यानी वो लोग पैसा डिसाइड कर रहे थे कि यानी हम कभी भी कुछ भी खरीदते हैं तो वो डिसाइड करते हैं ना कि कितने में खरीदेंगे. The captain began bargaining, and it was agreed that the king would buy the whole cargo. The king bought the whole cargo from Mr. Fitzwarren, and he paid a fine price for it, and for the cat alone he paid 10 times the amount. When the ship came back to the port of London, the captain showed Mr. Fitzwarren the gold and jewels he had brought from Barbary, and told him the story of the cat. The merchant sent for Dick. "From now on, Dick," he said, "we should all call you Mr. Whittington, for you are a rich man." Mr. Fitzwarren then paid him all the money the captain had received for the cat. When the ship came back to London, the captain showed Mr. Fitzwarren the gold and jewels he had bought from Barbary, and also the incident, what had happened with the cat. And then he asked for Dick, and Mr. Fitzwarren said that we will call you. He told Nick that they would be calling him Mr. Whittington from now on, for he was a rich man. Because why was he a rich man? Because the king had paid 10 times the sum he had paid for the entire cargo just for the cat. यानी उसने cat के लिए 10 गुना रकम दी थी. From this time on, Dick worked with Mr. Fitzwarren and became a successful merchant himself. He married Mr. Fitzwarren's daughter, Alice, and 3 times he was elected Lord Mayor of London. He was also in time knighted by the king and became Sir Richard Whittington. He was not only famous, but he was popular too, for he always helped the poor with his money. Sometimes when he was old, he would tell his grandchildren the story of his cat and how the bells of London had called him back when he was only a poor boy. "Turn again, Whittington, thou worthy citizen, Lord Mayor of London." From this time on, then Dick started working with Mr. Fitzwarren, और वो खुद एक सक्सेसफुल मर्चेंट बन गया। फिर उसने मिस्टर फिट्जवॉरन के बेटी से शादी की और 3 बार उसको इलेक्ट किया गया लॉर्ड मेयर ऑफ लंदन जैसे। ही वॉज ऑल्सो नाइटेड बाय द किंग। नाइटेड मीन्स गिवन अ हाईली ऑनर्ड टाइटल, यानी बहुत ज़्यादा जिसको रिस्पेक्ट मिलती है, जो बहुत सक्सेसफुल होते हैं उनको नाइटहुड मिलता है इंग्लैंड में। लंदन इज़ द कैपिटल ऑफ इंग्लैंड। एंड ही बिकेम सर रिचर्ड विटिंगटन। वो फेमस भी बना, पॉपुलर भी बना, और वो जाना जाता था क्योंकि वो गरीबों की मदद करता था अपने पैसे से। टर्न अगेन विटिंगटन, दाउ वर्दी सिटीजन, लॉर्ड मेयर ऑफ लंदन।